Guys, it's Kira Weekly back again with another stream. So if you are watching, thank you very much for watching. Today, I'm joined by Manunitedmax, which I'm very happy to say. How are you doing, buddy?
Good, thanks. I'm really happy to be on the show.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have you. So today, guys, if you are joining us, we're going to be talking about a few of the Manchester United transfer rumours and all things Manchester United, really. Hopefully sparking up a debate with you guys in the chat. So obviously get your comments in and things like that. Matt Wilson has already joined us. Thank you very much for joining the stream. So I'm just going to start off with a transfer rumour that I heard earlier today, and that was that Marco Veratti and Mino Riola both Manchester United. Now, it seems that in numerous sources and papers that I've seen, it seems that Marco Veratti is trying to push this move to Manchester United, and he wants a move away from PSG. Now, obviously, he's a very talented young centre midfielder, and he's shown that in the Champions League. And I think it'd be a very good signing for Manchester United if we did make him. So, Max, what would you think? Would you want Marco Veratti at the club, and do you think these rumours have any substance to them?
It's a great transfer, and I agree with everything you just said. The transfer because of Matic, the signing that's just happened.
Yeah, true. I mean, obviously, we've just signed a central defensive midfielder in Nemanja Matic, and then obviously, if we were going to get Veratti, we'd probably have to push somebody out, maybe.
Yeah,
and that's probably not what we want, because it's pretty solid in there. You got Pogba, you got Herrera, and you got Matic, and that's probably our strongest midfield. So I think we need to sort of keep that. But obviously, Veratti is a world-class talent. He seemed to be being chased by Barcelona for a bit, and he might still be. We never know. But
yeah.
I think it would obviously be a good signing if we did pick him up. But that's sort of the rumor that I heard today. But yeah, I think obviously it'd be a good signing. But what do you guys think in the chat? Please get your comments in. Vitality Swift says, thank you very much for joining. He says, what do you think would happen to the midfield three of Matic, Pogba, and Herrera? Well, we just touched on that. Yeah, I would say that obviously, probably if we did bring him in, we'd probably have to move a few of them around and things like that, which I'm not sure if every Manchester United fan would like, to be honest. But yeah, that's what I think about the Veratti story. Anyway, guys, if you want to keep getting your comments in and things like that, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Obviously, the next thing I want to move on to is the Gareth Bale story. Now, obviously, there's been a lot of rumours about Gareth Bale, recently. Saying that Real Madrid are going to get Gareth Bale, and Real Madrid are looking to sell some of their players to fund the Mbappe deal and things like that. So I don't know what you think about this, but obviously I think it'd be an all right signing. Obviously we've already got a few really good forward players, but Bale is, I would say, one of the best players in the world. So I mean, would you want him back at Manchester United? And do you think he'd be a good fit for the Premier League?
Yeah, obviously Premier League proven. I think it'd be great to sign him. It's just whether Real Madrid want De Gea. I wouldn't really want to leave De Gea with Real Madrid. De Gea is a key part of Manchester United, and I think Bale could play on the left-hand side if he wanted to. But he's not really the Perisic we wanted, because Perisic fitted perfectly with the team.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Obviously, Man United were chasing Perisic for quite a while, and it does seem like that transfer sort of died down slightly. You got, rumours that he's, going for a new contract with Inter Milan. So, I don't see that happening. But obviously, Gareth Bale, if we did sign him, it would probably be the marquee signing of the summer, really. I mean, obviously you have Neymar, to be fair, so probably not the biggest signing, but definitely a signing which would be a very big signing indeed. But some people saying he might come, if he was going to come to the Premier League, would he come back to Tottenham? I mean, I don't see that happening, but I've heard a few people saying that. But yeah, guys, obviously get your comments in on Gareth Bale and things like that. And yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think he'd be a great fit at Manchester United? And do you think we would actually be able to get him at Manchester United? Please do get your comments in and everything like that. Also, if you are here, please do leave a like on the stream. It's absolutely fantastic. All my streams are done. You guys have been, going ham on those likes. So thank you very much for that. Vitality Swift says, what do you think will happen with Serge Aurier's case tomorrow? Yeah, very interesting point. I actually forgot that he does have a court case tomorrow, to decide whether, he'll be able to, come to the UK or something like that along those lines. He assaulted a police officer or something like that. So, he having a bit of a trial, something like that. So, obviously, Serge Aurier is another talking point on the transfers. He was very heavily linked with Manchester United. And I think he'd be, again, a very good signing. Very good signing, obviously, because Valencia's, he's not, I wouldn't say getting on, but he is, obviously, he's still very, very, very good, as he proved against Sampdoria. But will he be able to do that game in, game out across all the games we play in every single competition? I'm not sure if he'd be able to do that. So, obviously, bringing Aurier in at the price quoted might be an absolutely fantastic transfer. So, what do you think about it? What do you think about it, Max? Do you think it'd be a great transfer to make? And, what do you make of Sergio Aurier, of what you've seen of him?
Well, I think Aurier's got a great tackling technique. He's a great right back. But I think, as people said in your stream before, he could just be stuck on the bench. However, Valencia could be put back into that right mid position which he used to play at his younger age, which would be really great for him. But yeah, I know Aurier is a bit of a wild guy, so it depends what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, indeed it does. I mean, there's a lot of speculation about whether he will. To be honest, I don't think there'll be many problems. To be honest, I think he will be able to. I think it will go in his favour. To be honest, there's not many times where it doesn't go the way of the multi-million-pound footballer. But there you go. Vitality Swift says, answer another question. He says, I think Bale will be a great fit, but as you've mentioned, Perisic would be better fit in his opinion. Yeah, I probably agree with that. Obviously, Jose Mourinho type players seems to be the order of the day in transfers and things like that. Obviously, he wants to bring the type of players who he wants at the club. You got Matic, who's quite tall and physical. You got Lukaku as well, tall and physical. Lindelof as well, quite tall. Wouldn't say he's really physical, but obviously he's Perisic seems more of a Jose Mourinho type 2 feet, and obviously of what I've seen of him anyway, seems like it'd be a very good purchase. And also now you got the injury prone, but obviously as you just said, as Vitality just said, he said he might want to try him out at left back. Maybe. I don't know if that would be his best position. Obviously that'd be taking him back to his early, Southampton and early Tottenham days. So I mean, I'm not sure if that'd be his best position, but you might try him in left back. But thank you very much for the comments. So keep getting your comments in, guys. With the stream, we've got a special guest. Ask him anything you want, and also I've got other channels linked as well in the description. So if you haven't already subscribed to him, give him a sub, and please, give him a lot of support, because he does some really good streams. So please do give him support and hit that subscribe button on his channel. Let's read some more of the comments. Vitality says, Aurier as a left back. Possibly, yeah. I mean, obviously I don't know what you think about Max, to be honest. I'll get your opinion on this. Do you think Aurier would be a good fit at left back?
Well, I haven't really thought about that, but obviously we've got troubles with Luke Shaw and Rojo not playing left back at the moment. Darmian's kind of stepped up to the position at the moment, so it'd be good to try him there. I'm not too sure if he'd want to play there. But if we did sign Bale and we was to try Bale there, he practiced and played there as a kid, so he's got that sort of experience to play left back. But as he's grown and got the better player, he's progressed in the right wing position. Yeah,
obviously, yeah. It seems like it would be pretty. We could probably play him there, and he'd probably do an all right job for us. I mean, that's sort of the key word. Like, doing a job and being a quality player is completely different. I mean, you're playing a mid-table side away, and then that's when you have to do a job. But he's got quality on that right-hand side. I think if we were going to bring him, we'd have to use him in the winger's position to get the most out of him. But obviously left back may be a very good position for Gareth Bale. Obviously, and Aurier as well. Sorry, I might have said that wrong to be fair. But Aurier, yeah. I mean, if you're suggesting Aurier at left back, yeah, I think obviously with the fact that he's a fullback. Obviously, I mean, players these days, they've trained and they probably train with both feet as well. One foot will probably be stronger than the other, but definitely, I think he's got the skills, and also he's quite young as well. So even if we wanted to mould him into a good left back, he'd have the time to sort of Jose Mourinho would be able to mould him left back that he wanted to play. But yeah, if right back, left back. United lads, thank you very much for joining us. He says, sorry we can't watch right now, lads. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much for joining anyway. Hopefully, if you want to, you can join us for the stream tomorrow, where we will be previewing the Super Cup versus Real Madrid. Thank you very much for the like as well, by the way. But yeah, here, hopefully Zach's footy will be in. Also, United lads will be here previewing the Super Cup match. I mean, are you excited for that match? And obviously, the Super Cup, some people say it's a friendly, some people say it's an opportunity to win a trophy. So do you think that we should be really worrying about the Super Cup, or do you think we're not going to learn that much from it?
Well, to be honest, I think the Super Cup's fair there for Manchester United. But obviously, last year we got 2 of the trophies, which was they weren't as big cups as we expected them to be. We would have loved to win the Premier League last year. Not too sure if we get it this year, but if we do, that'd be a great achievement. But last year, the Europa League was probably our biggest trophy. I think Real Madrid will be more up for it than they were in the pre-season friendly, just because it is a trophy in a final. But yeah, I'd love Manchester United to win.
I think a lot of people would agree with you there. I think you made some good points. The fact that, obviously, at the end of the day, as you said, it is a trophy that we love Manchester United to win, because ultimately we're all about winning trophies and we're all about, the glory, as it were. But obviously, winning the Super Cup is something which has eluded us for many, many seasons. So if we do win it, it's another trophy, to add to our recent trophy cabinet anyway. But yeah, definitely, I think we can also learn a bit about the players as well, learn a bit about the formations and stuff, and it also gives us a chance out different formations and see whether they would work against strong opposition like Real Madrid. Obviously, they might have a bit of a weakened team. Ronaldo won't be playing, I don't think, but team, they still have a hell of a good squad anyway. So definitely the players that'll be in that squad will still be absolutely fantastic. So up against the best in these sort of pre-season type matches is just what you want. You don't want to be playing, Dunstable Town. You want to be playing the Barcelonas of this world. So yeah, definitely 100% agree with you there. But yeah, keep getting your comments. Brotherhood Gaming, welcome to the stream. He says, everyone in the stream, join the notification squad. Yes. Please do, guys. If you are watching and you haven't clicked, obviously, if you click that, every time I start streaming and every time I upload, you will be notified of it, which is absolutely. If you haven't already subscribed to Max's channel and all the other channels, please do hit that, subscribe to them. Link will be in the description down below. So, guys, yep, keep getting your comments down in the chat. Topics you think we should touch on? Any other, Man United news? What do you think is quite a good debate?
I was trying to think about some positions that other players might play next season. Maybe Rashford might go into the left wing position because we've got Lukaku now. Mkhitaryan could go into the cam position, which he did play for a couple of games last season, when we had Lingard coming in on that right wing, or whether we played the 2 strikers and just 1 cam. So yeah, Mkhitaryan could play there if we got Bale. Would say about the positions.
Yeah, I'll definitely say you're right on that. To be honest, I think obviously with Lukaku coming in, it's going to be pretty difficult for Rashford to break into playing his, I'd say, his favoured position. But definitely, I think he's quite a versatile player in the fact that because of his pace and because of his agility, he can play out on those wide positions. Obviously, I would probably say he's more effective up front, but I think in the preseason friendlies he has proved that he's very good. He's very good on the wide positions as well, and can help us out there and really create chances. And I definitely think that, obviously. So yeah, I would agree with you with that. Obviously, Eric Bailly is also suspended for the Super Cup as well. I guess we can maybe just touch on the Super Cup subject if you want to. So obviously, maybe we just get our score predictions and stuff like that, and that might be great. So let's see. I'll ask you first because I'm not really sure. I haven't really thought about it too deeply, but obviously, I think you've got some good opinions on the Super Cup. So what would your score prediction be?
Well, if it went to penalties or extra time through a draw, I'm just unsure whether we're going to go straight to penalties like the Community Shield did today, with this new system coming in, the ABBA, and it just repeats around. I'm not sure if anyone's heard about it, but yeah, it is new to football and tournaments. But yeah, I hope we do get a good win. If I'm honest, I think we would win on penalties like we did last time. It just depends how much we're up for the game.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Obviously, obviously that's another topic I can get onto, the ABB system, but yeah, that. Obviously, my score prediction probably for the game, I'll probably go, it'll be close, obviously, preseason games and things like that. So it will be fit aside, but obviously Real Madrid, as you said, will probably be more up for it than in the preseason friendly because there's a trophy at stake. There's some actual, at stake. So I think that it'll be close. I reckon Man United might edge it. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Manchester United with Romelu Lukaku scoring. I'm not sure who's going to score for Real Madrid or the other United, but I definitely think that Lukaku's going to score. But, also a few more people have joined the stream. United fan, welcome to the stream. Don't worry, you're not late. And also Beck Howell, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you very much for joining. Obviously, please hit that like button. And also, we've got Max on the show, so please do go subscribe to him and give him some support. Link below, and also tune into some of his streams because they're absolutely fantastic and great to watch. So please do hit that subscribe button. Link is in the description. So another comment here from Vitality Swift says, just finished a preview with Zach, and I think it's not a game we should worry about, but it's a good challenge and we should really go for it. Yeah, I would agree with that. Obviously, Zach's Footy World is another channel which is in the link down in the description. Please go subscribe to that as well. But yeah, I would agree. I'd say, it's not a game which we should necessarily, if we lose, or really celebrate if we win. It's a game which it's nice to win, and if you don't win it, it's kind of like, well, we might have learned some lessons, and we can take. It's different, it's different from an actual knockout competition or a league game, where if you lose, there's not much you can really take from it. But yeah, it's a very good way of, pitch time and things like that. And I think, obviously, Max, what would you think? Obviously, you've had quite a lot of opinions, but yeah, I think, would you agree? Would you say would you think it's a game which we should really go for it and, really try our best? Or is it a game which, we should try our best to a certain extent, but, not tire ourselves out and, try some stuff?
Yeah, I agree with everything you've just said, but just so it's there and people can see that we've beat the champions of Europe, which obviously are Real Madrid, I think it'd be great to win. Obviously, go for it, but if we lose, we shouldn't really get upset and feel like this nonsense of hate from the other fans, from other teams, because it's not something that's really going to affect us or get us anything else. But yeah, it'd just be great for the pride of winning it.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree with that as well. Let's see. Josh Cosgrave also joined us. Welcome to the stream. He says, we do not need Marco Veratti. Yes. So as a recap at the start of the stream, we're just talking about the fact that there are a few rumours that Marco Veratti, might want to move to Manchester United. Now, I would probably agree with you on that, to be honest. I think Verratti is in the centre midfield. Well, we've obviously brought in Nemanja Matic, so it would be hard to fit him in without pushing someone out, and I don't really want to be doing that. So, yeah, obviously, I probably agree with that. But then again, it's a good option to have in the team, and obviously with the amount of competitions we're going into, obviously we're going to the Champions League and things like that. So we might need a bit of Champions League experience and some players who we can rotate and things like that. So I think Verratti would be a great player to do that with. So yeah, thank you very much for the comment as well, Josh. And I think you already have subscribed. I've seen you on these streams before. So thank you very much for tuning in. And thank you to everyone who's tuning in as well. Thank you for everyone for the comments and things like that. Get them in because we'll read them out and we'll debate them and things like that. And any questions you have for either me or Max or anything you want us to debate, please do get it down in the chat. And also, when this goes out as a video, please do get your comments in. I really like reading your comments. And, thank you very much for everyone who's watching. Let's see. I mean, to us, in this sort of day and age, there's not much to, there's not much to cover with Manchester United. Obviously, there hasn't been a lot of transfer rumours or anything like that. You got the Super Cup coming up, but we've already covered that. Anyway, Josh Cosgrave says, I'd prefer a wide attacking option. We need Fosu-Mensah to be developed. Oh, yeah, that's another point. Fosu-Mensah. What do you think about Fosu-Mensah? Do you think he'd be a very good option? I think in the future, maybe he'd be one of our first team. But yeah, I'll ask you about that, Max. What do you think about Fosu-Mensah? Do you think he's ready for the first team, or do you think that you think he needs a bit more time?
Yeah, I think he's a great player, but I haven't really seen him play that much. I know he's got some good techniques in him. He's a great football player. I just don't think he's fully fitted into the team yet, and he still needs a bit more experience with the squad.
Yeah, I would say that. Obviously, he had a bit. He sort of broke through on the Louis van Gaal. Didn't get much game time. He got a bit of game time, obviously playing in that Arsenal game where a lot of the kids that we see now, got Pereira, Rashford, sort of got their breakthrough. But apart from that, he hasn't really got a really a huge run out, and definitely he's got a lot of potential in him. I mean, in this preseason, he's played quite well when he has got the chance to play. So, definitely one for the future. I would say he's probably got maybe another year of development. I'd sort of like to see him go out on loan. I'm not sure about you, but maybe just go out on loan to a club like Bournemouth or Watford or someone like that, and just sort of learn his trade and get some experience. As Josh Cosgrave said, he is linked with the Watford loan deal. Yeah, well, maybe that might be the best thing for him, to be honest. Maybe that might be, the thing that he needs, and the sort of thing that the more experience he gets in the Premier League, playing for that sort of team, and playing in and around a Premier League team and getting experience is the key word. What I'm trying to say, but yeah, definitely. But yeah, you also said you prefer a wide attacking option. Yes, obviously Gareth Bale is something we've talked about. Is there any other wide options that you'd want? And I've done a video about the potential widening to Manchester United, and you've got people like obviously Perisic is on that list. I mean, I was thinking maybe someone like Willian, but I'm not really sure if I'm not really sure if I'm not sure if I really want Willian in the club, but quality player, play on the Jose Mourinho. I mean, that's another topic we could talk about. Obviously with the wide attacking option, we've obviously got Bale in the mix, but is there any other wide attacking players you'd like to see come to Manchester United?
Well, I've got something after seeing the United Stands live stream. I think it was last night. They were actually showing some players that could be linked with Manchester United, and I definitely heard about Ousmane Dembele. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. There's a lot of different ways you can say that. But yeah, he's a world-class player, especially for Dortmund. I was watching the United Stand, and obviously they were saying how he could progress into basically. And yeah, there's other players like Di Maria who could also be linked with Manchester United. But no one really likes him after seeing that stream yesterday.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously Ousmane Dembele, another quality player. I did forget to actually come up with a better suggestion than what I came up with, but yeah, definitely Ousmane Dembele again, one of the young stars, sort of like Mbappe in the way in that French team, sort of breaking through, and quite a good find for Borussia Dortmund. So obviously he's been strongly linked with a Barcelona move, the destination he'll end up with, but Man United do have the power to bring in, though. Definitely, I think he could come to Manchester United to spend on him. Is he 19? Is he 19 or is he 20 now? I'm not sure. He might be that sort of age. He's around that. Obviously, one for the future. So definitely, we brought him in. Jose Mourinho will be able to bring him in and hopefully, train him up. George 10, welcome to the stream. Don't worry, you're late. And Big O is not here tonight. He's doing something else today. So we've got Max on though, which is equally as good, if not better. So also, if you haven't already subscribed to him, as I said, his link will be in the description down below. So please go give him some support. Surians Manacho, welcome to the stream as well. He just says, I don't know what to make of that. But keep joining in with the discussion. Any other points you'd like us to talk about or anything, absolutely fantastic. And obviously, leave a like on the stream if you already haven't. George says he wants Aurier. He's coming up tomorrow. We also touched on this a bit. Obviously, he'd be a great squad player. Obviously for Valencia as well, he'd be a massive help. I mean, imagine if you were getting on a bit of a club and you had a young player who's coming in and sort of can be filling in for and doing all the dirty work and things like that, and helping you out. Because obviously Valencia, will he be able to perform at the top draw every single week? It'll be very hard to bring in Aurier, young player. We can bring him through, and he'll be a great replacement for Antonio Valencia. Josh Cosgrave says, any players we want to leave the club? Now that is a good debate. We haven't talked about that. I'm going to throw that open to you, Max. Is there any players you think do need to leave the club?
Well, obviously there was the likes of Chris Smalling and Phil Jones, but to be honest, I don't think anyone would really want them with the way they've played last season. They never really got very good chances to show what they could do, especially before Jose Mourinho came. They were obviously our bigger centre defensive backs, if you want to call them like that. But yeah, I think the two key players to Manchester United, very passionate to play, and they really want to prove their position. I just think Jose Mourinho prefers Lindelof, Bailly, and Blind at the moment, and they're really our key centre-backs.
Yeah, I think that is true. I think, obviously there was quite a lot of high hopes for Phil Jones when he joined the club as well.
Yeah.
People saying that, he's going to be England's next big centre-back. Didn't really work out like that. But obviously he's been playing at Manchester United and, having the odd good game, but not being consistent. I think that's what Jose Mourinho wants. He wants a player who can put in consistent performances, and, obviously Bailly's providing that for him. Lindelof has just come into the team, and he doesn't seem, obviously these first few games he hasn't performed to his 100% best, but I think he does need just a bit of time. And hopefully he will get into the season very well. Obviously, we got 10 likes. That's absolutely fantastic, guys. So please do keep liking. If we can get to 15 likes by the end of the stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate that. Josh Cosgrave says, bring back Mike Smalling. Oh, good old Michael Smalling, yeah. I think, obviously, you touched on I was about to say Mike Smalling again. Chris Smalling, obviously, you touched on him a bit. Yeah, I thought at the start of last season, him and Bailly seemed to be an absolutely fantastic partnership. But it just seemed to just sort of fall apart after his injury and after all the comments that Jose Mourinho made about him. So, obviously, it's unfortunate, but I think, unfortunately, I think some of the United fans are starting to get on his back and starting to sort of think he's not up to scratch and things like that. I mean, we'll see in the Premier League. Obviously, the Premier League, after the first few games of the Premier League, you get to know who are going to be the players who are going to help you and who are going to be the players who are going to be the liability. So I think you can only start judging players, a bit into the season. I wouldn't judge players on pre-season. But another topic I just thought we could talk about is, the new signings. Obviously, I touched on, Lindelof there. Who out of the new signings do you think has settled in the best? And who do you think is going to be the most effective in the season?
Well, in terms of goals, obviously Lukaku. I think he's got 3 goals in pre-season. He's really showed what he can do with his strength and pace, especially the goal against Manchester City with the accuracy on his left foot. But yeah, Lukaku, obviously he knows people from being in the Premier League. Also, Matic got along with people on Lukaku's story on Instagram that Pogba had already gone on with Matic on the coach and left Lukaku, which is quite funny to see. Pogba's that sort of guy you have just to keep the new guys welcome. But as we said, Lindelof, he doesn't really know anyone. Obviously, he's been from Benfica. I think maybe in about a month or two, when he's just fitted into the Premier League, will be one of our best players.
Yeah, hopefully, that does happen. Obviously, you wish the best for all the new signings, because obviously, Jose Mourinho, he's trying to build a team which, he wants, and he's trying to build a team of players and, almost put the jigsaw together that he thinks will be able to, challenge for the title in the Champions League. And I think he's made some very good additions. Obviously, with Nemanja Matic, he's come in and he's already looked a fantastic player. Already in his first game, he's looked like he's been here from day one. You got, Lukaku's come in, as you said, 3 goals in pre-season, playing really, really well. Premier League proven, which might be a very, very key attribute that he has. And will hopefully help us in scoring more goals in the Premier League than we did last season and finishing more chances. And then you got, Lindelof, who, obviously looks a bit shaky, but in the Premier League, maybe he might, come accustomed to the Premier League. And I think his passing range will also help us, starting attacks and things like that. So hopefully they do well. And maybe we bring in another signing, obviously Jose Mourinho, I think, wants another signing to finish off, the jigsaw piece. I don't know, last...
Hopefully a Galactica.
Hopefully a big signing, hopefully a marquee signing. I think that's what all the fans are crying out for. A signing which, can, I don't know, how would I say, sort of define the season. Hopefully a person who can come in and really, bring some quality to the team. EMH Gaming says, sign Bolt and Farah, pace and energy. Well, obviously Usain Bolt bowed out. It's quite sad. He finished his last race, didn't even win it.
Yeah.
The drugs cheat won it, but we'll not get into that. But yeah, I think obviously Usain Bolt's a Man United fan, so we'll see. He's obviously in Mo Farah, great endurance. He's got, great speed when he wants to turn it on. Not the most stronger players, but he'd probably be a winger, I guess. But, obviously, I guess that's something we can... Obviously, Josh Cosgrave says Angel Gomez.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what he's referring to.
I think, Angel Gomez is one of those development players that's just come up into the Man United first team. And I think next season he may have a bit of a breakthrough, a bit like Rashford. He's a very key player to the younger sides. And I know that he's probably in the development squads, he's the best. And I think he's more attackive. And if we were to bring him into the first team, like most of people have been saying, we'd expect a lot from him if he wants to play for the first team.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, obviously. You got, that when he came on for Wayne Rooney in that last game against Crystal Palace, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. He showed a lot of technical ability, and again, it just shows Man United's academy. It shows the fact that, even after all these years, we're still able to produce these great players. Obviously, Angel Gomez hasn't fully sort of made his mark on the team, but he'll definitely get his chance at some point next season. Hopefully he'll shine, and hopefully Jose Mourinho will, find a place for him in the squad, if not in the first team. Hopefully in the first team, if not in the starting lineup, maybe. We don't know what could happen. With a few injuries might come, and Gomez might be in the first team. You never know. But, hopefully he breaks through. And it just highlights our academy, and highlights the fact that, people say that, Jose Mourinho doesn't like youth. However, last season I saw a stat that he actually gave the most minutes to under
Yeah.
youth players. So I don't know what they're talking about, but yeah, definitely I'd say Angel Gomez is one for the future. Is there any other players you think
Yeah.
you've seen and think they're sort of players for the future and players who could potentially break into that first team?
Well, I think it's McTominay. That's how I heard the commentators pronouncing it.
Oh,
Against, I can't remember who it was, but it was when we won 3-0, I think. But yeah, that was a great goal by him with his back to the goal. Obviously, I think he could be a key player. He's played a lot in the pre-season, and he's proved what he can do to Jose Mourinho. And I think he'll be making a lot more appearances in the Premier League for 2017-18 season.
yeah, hopefully. I mean, yeah, against Sampdoria, he scored that nice finish. And he looks very very good. Obviously, he looks very he almost looks like a very composed sort of player.
Yeah.
He's very good on the ball, very good technically, and he obviously scored. He scored that. Was it him that scored that goal? I think it was him that scored that goal against Crystal Palace. So, I mean, I guess you could say already Premier League proven, but definitely one for the future.
Yeah.
Let's see. Obviously, Joel Pereira as well. Now, with David De Gea still being in the squad, if he does stay at the end of next season, which he might not do, he might go to Real Madrid. We've got players like Joel Pereira, who again might get a chance in goal. We've got Sergio Romero as well, so it's a long waiting list. But I'd love to see him get a chance in goal, maybe in the Cabral Cup, as it's now called, or something like that. Just give him a run out in goal or something like that.
There is also the other, I think his name's Pereira, the centre midfielder. Always just a regular midfielder. He was playing a lot in the pre-season games, and he looked very composed and very ready to play for the first team. Because obviously, I think he was the one who went out on loan. Might have been Watford or someone like that where he went to, and he's come back and played a lot stronger than he used to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Andres Pereira as well. It's another player who he came from Granada and he's been doing all right. He hasn't. I think since he's come back, he's done pretty well. Settled into the squad quite nicely. And obviously he's shown some glimpses of his potential. So definitely another one for the future. Maybe even might get a run out in the first team in Premier League games. He seems like the kind of player who's already ready for that stage. He's had a lot of experience in the Liga and things like that. So definitely. Just going to read a few of the comments. EMH Gaming says PSG will win the Champions League and beat us in the final. I mean, if we do get to the final, it'll be a success in my eyes, to be honest. Being out of the Champions League,
I think I'd be happy even if we got to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I agree with you there. As I said, getting to the final will probably be a huge overachievement for Manchester United. Obviously, it'd be fantastic, and PSG are looking very strong as well in the transfer market. They brought in Neymar. I mean, they brought in a few other players as well. So definitely, they're trying. I could see them getting back amongst Europe's elite. The Real Madrid, the Barcelonas, the Bayern Munichs, very very soon. So I mean, as you alluded to there, Max, I would say quarterfinals would probably be a good place for Manchester United to get to. That it does happen that there's quite a lot of pretty difficult teams in the Champions League, and so if we did come in lose in the quarterfinals and give it a good go and go out, not like Arsenal lose like 10-2 on aggregate, but like go out with with a bit of fight, then I'd be happy. I think then we can concentrate on the league and sort of go in with high spirits. But
I think another thing I'd love Man United to do this season, I don't know if the live stream's cut out or not. But yeah, I think I'd like to see Manchester United do this season is actually fight for a bit more goals, because I remember last year we didn't really get the goals we wanted. I remember Zlatan did miss a few when Pogba set him up. I think most of Pogba's assists last year were just for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So we've got to expect a lot from Lukaku. It's got to finish. And also, I just think we need to finish more goals, because last year there were just too many draws at home. I mean, I can hear you through YouTube. I just can't hear you through Hangouts. Would you like me to? I'll even join back through the link again in a minute. Is the audio working? Hold on. Guys, I think I'm going to have to leave the stream now. My audio is gone, cut out. I mean, if you can hear me. Oh, wait, I can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Really sorry about that. That's really annoying. But yeah.
Hopefully it's come back. Yeah, we've got it back.
Yeah.
Asim Ray.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining the stream as well. If you haven't already, please do like the stream. And yeah, it's audio problems. I think I'm not really sure what's happened there, but we got it back, and that's all that matters. So, you know, keep getting your content and things like that. And also, if you haven't already liked the stream, please do leave a like, and obviously subscribe to Max's channel. Link will be in the description. Revived it from the dead. Yeah. But yeah. So obviously, I guess it is one thing we could do. Obviously, you know, the season's coming up. Where do you think realistically Manchester United will be finishing in the season?
Well, I 100% think we'll finish in the top 4. If we don't, it'll be real disappointment, because the money we've spent on the new signings, the expectations we've got from the fans and the support, I think we at least deserve a top 4 and another Champions League qualification next year. Top 3, still, I probably expect it. And if we can, I'd love a title race between Manchester United and Manchester City, or if not, just to clear away 10 points ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, I think that'd be great, to be honest. I think obviously the two Manchester clubs seem like the two clubs who've been spending the money, but it doesn't work like that sometimes. I mean, last season it was the start of the season they were saying it was going to be Jose Mourinho versus Pep, and didn't really plan out like that, to be honest. I mean, obviously Chelsea and Tottenham were the ones going for the title, but this season I think Jose Mourinho will work his magic. He usually does win the title in the second season and stuff like that. So, yeah, hopefully he does work his magic. And hopefully, I mean, an improvement on last season would be great. Obviously, if we don't qualify for the Champions League this season, then there's major questions to be asked of Jose Mourinho. You know, if you sack, you know, Louis van Gaal and things like that after winning the FA Cup, then if we don't win anything and we, you know, come out of the Champions League, finish out the Champions League places, then that'd be an awful season. But hopefully that doesn't happen. And I mean, it seems like it can't happen. I mean, it seems like it'd be, you know, it'd be too hard not to happen, if you know what I'm saying. But, you know, hopefully it does. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Keep getting your content, guys, and obviously all the subscriptions and things like that really would help. It's all right, Max. Thank you very much, guys. As I said, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to him please do give him a sub. No problems, mate. No problem. No problem.
Thanks for having me, mate. I'm going to have to go now. It's been a great stream, and I should be back soon. So, yeah, thanks for having me, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming on, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. And everyone, please do give him all the love and support. Link in the description. Let's get him up to 130 subscribers. Yeah, guys, I'm probably going to end the stream quite close now anyway. But yeah, thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much. See you later. Thank you very much for joining. Obviously, again, please do subscribe to his channel. Link will be in the description down below. But keep getting your thoughts and comments in and everything like that. I'll probably be on till around 10 o'clock. So if you have any more questions or anything like that, please do get your comments in. But yeah, guys, it's been a fantastic stream. Great having a guest on the stream. Hopefully we can get some more on in the near future. And if you, obviously, you know, I thought that went really well. I thought we had a great discussion. We had good points to make. Obviously, I had a bit of a blip with the sound, but hopefully that gets ironed out in other streams and things like that. Yeah, EMH Gaming, are you going? Oh no, it just keeps saying bye in a different way. Fair enough. Surance Minocha is here again. Thank you very much for joining. Very appreciative. Yeah, I mean, obviously with Manchester United, there's not a huge amount to say. I mean, it's not a lot of news going on. But I do want to thank everyone who's joined us today. Just gonna look at Twitter, see if anything's happening on the Twitter that I can talk about. And if not, I'll probably just end it there, guys. You know, Asim Rai, Pi. Yep. Bye, Pi. So yeah, guys, please do tune in tomorrow for the live stream of the preview of the Super Cup. We'll be live. I'm not sure when we'll be live, but we will be live tomorrow talking all things Super Cup, and it'll be absolutely fantastic. So please do, you know, stick around for that. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button so you're notified every time we go live. And also, if you haven't already, please do watch my last video where I talked a bit about Cristiano Ronaldo and the potential transfer of Ronaldo to Manchester United. Please do watch my latest video and give it a like if you do like that sort of content. I probably will be going now, guys. Thank you everyone for joining the stream. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button, as I said. Share it with your friends and hit that subscribe button as well. And also in the comments down below, if you've got this far, thank you very much for watching this far. Please do leave your comments. Do you think that Marco Veratti would be a great signing for Manchester United to make? And, you know, is it one which we need to make? But yeah, guys, it's been a fantastic stream. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in. And hopefully I'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow for the preview. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe. All the links are down below. Subscribe to all those guys who do fantastic stuff. And I'll see you guys